Welcome to the Dream Big, Ball Hard podcast with your girl Venus Mac Hall and your boy I Am Your Brand Man. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yo. What's up? We are back. Dream Big, Ball Hard podcast with your boy. I am your brand man and your girl.
I'm your girl, Venus Mac Hall. We are here for episode 2. Did y'all miss us?
Did y'all miss us? We've been gone for too long now. We back, baby. We back. So hopefully on episode 1, you guys were able to think about your dreams and your first big dream. And I hope you were able to think about them, because we're gonna come back to that a little later after we, going through these messages and these everything that's out there, right? And people that responded to us. But today's episode is a little bit different. It's a little bit different. V wanted to talk to y'all about some things. And I said, yo, we're gonna talk about this. I think because it's a hot button topic right now. A lot of people doing it. So we're gonna talk about this. But first, let's introduce ourselves for people that might not have saw episode 1. I don't know why, but if they didn't,
go back and watch it.
Yeah, go back and watch it.
If you don't know who I am your girl, Venus Mac Hall, and I am a business development coach. I help women dominate entrepreneurship with confidence by structuring their brands. I have programs and resources to help you scale and monetize your business at whatever level you are in. If you are not following me, make sure you follow me on all social media platforms. And my website is venusmachall.com.
All right, y'all better listen to it. And y'all, I am Jared, and I am your brand man. Any type of brand marketing consultation needs that you have, I am here for it. Also, t-shirts, yo, I do shirts. So if you need to brand yourself with your merch, which everybody is doing, I am definitely the guy to come to for that. Not only will I help you get your merch out there, like help distribute your merch, help produce it, but I will help you sell it as well. I am your brand man, and don't you forget it. And that goes across all platforms. I am your brand man. Check it out. But together, it looks like you about to say something. What are you about to say?
You looking real I am your brand man with your flyer up. You looking
I
real
am
real brandy. I like
you.
It.
See? Yeah. I don't like it's hopping off my head, make me look like I got a kid in play box, but I gotta do. Okay. I do. Just took off my head too. Jeez. Yeah, I do. I'm taking it back retro, baby.
Out of there. What's up? This is Dream Big Ball Hard podcast. Let's get it. Episode 2. Are you monetizing off of social media? Is the big question. Yes. Everybody wants to know. I don't know if you guys have been seeing it on your timeline, but a lot of people have been saying that they've been getting a payout. And a lot of people are monetizing. And I was feeling some type of way because y'all, I ain't make it yet. To be very transparent. I'm on social media, but I was doing social media all wrong. But I'm on it now, and I can't wait to let y'all know. I better time. Don't play with me.
You gonna get it. You gonna get it, because
I better get that notification.
You gonna get that notification. You gonna get that notification. But not to toot the horn, but beep beep. I'm monetizing.
I'm monetizing. Y'all, I just want to let y'all know that he feels that he's better than me because he has this flyer up. The second time he had posted this flyer and we were on something collabing without me having a flyer. So that's one way. And for 2, he just tooted his own horn.
Yo, but I just sent you for all to protect my integrity. I did send her the flyer this time around. I was not leaving her hanging this time. We just couldn't figure this thing out on Zoom, and we said, "Yo, we gotta figure it. We gotta go. We gotta do this." So no, I got you. We gonna figure this. You gonna have a flyer in the background next go. We gonna troubleshoot this thing, because that's what we do as business owners. We solve problems.
Everybody knows, y'all, I'm not tech savvy. I will introduce this to my YouTube peeps. I am not tech savvy. I know how to coach business owners, and that's all I'm famous for.
You know how to do more than that, because you can do some hair too.
I know how to do hair, and I know how to coach. Anything on this computer, I can hit send. That's it.
Well, you do good for the hit and send, yo. You do good for yourself. But y'all, so we're talking about monetizing on social media. So the one thing, a lot of people are receiving payouts, they're receiving notifications, so on and so forth, and it's just creating this whole bubble of like new content creators, which I honestly think is so very dope. I definitely think that social media is not just the new wave, but it is the wave. Seth Godin said it best, that content marketing is the only marketing. Period, and so they have straight up leveled the playing field with their program with these payouts. Now, I don't know how long it's going to last, but I do know that they've been doing this for some time now. It hasn't just started. I know a couple people that have been monetizing through social media, but it seems like for now, for whatever reason, it's definitely opened up a whole lot more, because I didn't think I was someone to check for on social media in that regards to even be monetizing on that level. And so when I got my notification, I was hyped. I was on it. I was like, what? I'm an actual real content creator now? Like, let's get it. And I was hyped and been on the road ever since then. So I got my Fridays all plugged up. Like Fridays, we're going to batch up this content. We're going to make like 10 reels and we pop it out throughout the week. I was just picking up my kids from school. And one of the teachers was like, we love your videos, Mr. Jared. I love your videos. I'm like, wow, man, I haven't posted a couple in 3 days or so, but that's something we're going to get to, and why it's important to actually do this, because there's videos running with me and my family out there, pushing our brand. And I ain't do no video. I ain't post nothing in 5-6 days. But they still spinning. And so, I got some tactics that I want to share with you. And I know V got some concepts that she going to bring to the table. So we here for the conversation. So like in the chat, put it down. Like, are you monetizing on your social media? Why do you think you are? Why do you think you're not? And we can answer some of those questions.
And I want to ask in the chat, because I'm nosy. I ain't counting nobody's pockets, but what's the biggest bag you've gotten off of social media? So drop that in the chat. Like, and don't be on here frauding, y'all. Don't be on here. Don't, because we want to know, because I'm not.
We can smell a fraud a mile away.
Right. But just drop in the chat. Like, what's the biggest bag you receive as a payout on one post, not collectively, on one post?
Well, it comes together collectively, so I don't know if they'll be able to say that, right? Because it batches. So the way it monetizes for me is that it gives you a month. So I have like from September 18th to October 18th, and I have up to 100. I think it's 150 reels. So up to 150 reels I can post.
Oh, so how many? Okay, but wait, let me go back to my question. So in 1 month, what's the biggest bag you had? So now, Jared, I got a question for you. You can do 150 reels in 1 month. How many reels are you doing monthly?
I probably maxed out at about 30, if that, like 25, 30. I haven't even reached 100 yet, man, because that's my goal. I'm like, well, they give you up to 150. I'm like, all right, well, I know 150. So what I also know is I think they have tiers of this thing, right? Because everybody's bag isn't the same bag that they're offered. So my threshold limit, I have 150 reels that I can make, and I can earn up to $1,200 in that month range. And that's with Instagram. With Facebook, it's different.
Trick for you. Remind me to tell you the trick, because I don't know if it's gonna work, so I don't want to give it to the public yet. But I got a way that you could easily post 150 reels next month.
Okay. All right. And I'm gonna try. We're gonna come back and talk about this, because we know this probably gonna be an episode 2 on this joint. Because this is a hot topic. Everybody want to be a content creator. Everybody want to be an influencer now, especially these kids growing up.
Yeah. Man, forget it. I'm gonna just put it out there. Like, what we here for?
Let's do it. Dream big.
How many reels do you think you have altogether, like that you've created from day one?
Oh, I definitely have over 100 at this point now, for sure.
Just post them all in 1 month, repost it.
So I thought about that, right? Because I did that once, but I'm interested in knowing if the algorithms can pick up now, because they do have fine print that you cannot repost certain videos, right? So I know for a fact that the ones that I got paid off of, I can't repost those. They have a way of telling. So now ones that I posted before I started monetizing, I did start reposting those.
Yeah, which is I was about to say, what about the ones you haven't made money on?
I started reposting those for sure.
Yeah, like get it popping, like
for sure. But V, you hit to something else, because what I would recommend for everybody is don't just stay on one platform, because now they have with these reels and these kind of TikTok kind of videos, they have them on all platforms. So you can do it on YouTube. They're called YouTube Shorts. You can do them on Pinterest. You can do them on pretty much any and all platforms. They're all really copying this style. So when you do one on for Instagram, or you do one on TikTok, repost it on TikTok, repost it on Instagram, repost it on YouTube, repost it on Facebook, and sooner or later that bag's going to come from either one of those programs, because they all have monetization programs. And from what I hear, YouTube and Instagram hold the biggest bag, or give out the biggest bag.
And then let me ask you this question. Okay, when posting a reel, could you boost it and still monetize off of it?
That's a good question. I got to look at the fine print for that before I even answer it. I'm inclined to think no. But that's a good question. I'm not going to answer.
Everybody is boosting their reels to get
more.
It wouldn't be very smart to boost it, spending a lot of money to boost it, because then you would be still out of money. You paying money to get money. That's not real smart.
Yeah.
But if you could get it to a different type of audience and getting them to repost it and reshare it, then that might be a good thing.
Interesting. I know I'm inclined to say no, because of when I did YouTube ads before, it's like the video, the views that you get from those YouTube ads doesn't count towards something else. Like it like they do kind of separate the advertisement from the organic situation. But I'm gonna look into the fine print and I'm gonna answer that question. That's a good one. You got some more?
So you did YouTube ads. So a YouTube ad is like you advertising on somebody's platform?
Yeah, so when you do YouTube ads, you put the money up, and it's just like those videos so you figure out the filters in which your video would kind of run, right? And so when I did my YouTube ad, it was a video of me and my son, and it was in support of autism and autism awareness. So those are all my tags, all my features. So if anybody's looking up autism or watching a video related to autism, then that YouTube ad popped up before, in the middle, or after that video. And you only have to pay for the ad if people watch the video all the way through. That's the other thing.
And how much does something like that cost?
I think I spent $75 on that one. It wasn't much. I put like $75.
For how long? Do you remember?
I ran it for about a week, and I got about 20. It bumped it up to about 2,500 views.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not bad. No, and I'll look back. Those are the numbers I got to look back and give y'all exact thing, because I didn't pay that much. But what I loved about it was it gives you the analytics. YouTube is very, very good with analytics. They're tied in with Google. And so you got to see how long people watch a video for, where they dropped off at, where they fell off at. And the amazing part of the data for me, when I was looking at it, was people watch, and this was about like an 8-minute, 9-minute video. People watch all the way through. Wow. I was like, man, this was emotionally compelling. People watch all the way up to the 8-minute mark, damn near, like at least 86%. So I was like, okay, so that just told me a couple of things about the style of video, about the content within the video to kind of keep up with. And those are the things that you really want to watch. So if you want to get to the point of monetization, you really want to pay attention to those insights and those analytics, because that will help you govern what you do. For example, on my Instagram page, I was looking at the analytics, and I started posting like family memes. My Instagram page that I'm monetizing off of is Josiah Enterprise, which is my family brand. It's kind of the arcing umbrella over I Am Your Brand Man. And so I was looking at the insights, and I noticed that these family memes that I was posting would get a boatload of reach. Now, sometimes those memes would get about 500-600 likes, whereas I would post a picture of myself or my family and we get like 12-24 likes. I'm like, yo, how's this even fair, right? But those memes got a lot of reach. For whatever reason, people still like memes. We think that they're out. I thought they were played out because I was posting them and thought they weren't getting no traction, because some of them would get like 4, 5, 10, 12 likes. But when I went and looked at those insights, V, them John, like the reach on it, and the reach means how many people it kind of goes out to, and then you got your impressions, how many people actually stopped when they were scrolling and looked and read at it. And so the reach and the impression level, even though it didn't get likes. That's why I said stop with whenever I coach or consult with people, I say stop looking at the vanity metrics. That's why I call them like the likes and all of that stuff. Stop looking at the vanity metrics, look a little deeper. So those memes that I was posting would get a boatload of reach. I mean, like up to thousands of people in reach and impressions. And I was like, okay, I'm posting a meme almost every day or every other day with these reels and these videos to keep the traction of my and what I also noticed is that it went out to all of my followers. A lot of your stuff doesn't get seen by all your followers. About 3% of your followers actually see your content organically, and this was pushing it out to at least another 10-15% of my followers, which I really liked. So it wasn't just, and what I love about the reels is the reels gets you out to your non-followers, people that don't follow you. So that kind of keeps them in. So you always want to have an acquisition plan and a retention plan, I always say. And so I guess my memes are kind of like my retention plan to keep people laughing and engaged, and then my reels are my acquisition. If I got a big hit reel and that John hits up, gets over 13,000 views or something, I usually notice my followers bump up on all platforms.
Right. Yeah, it's a method to the madness, man. I just don't know if I have. I think I'm really leaning towards hiring a staff to handle social media.
To help you monetize this thing.
Yeah, but then I'm like, okay, am I going to pay somebody because I just don't have the time to make it, edit it, post it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have tons of gold already in my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff that I recorded. Did I forget? Yeah. Especially from the salon, man. I'll take a lot of videos from the salon, and I never post them. People be like, well, you took my picture last time, you still ain't post that one. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna post it. But I don't know how I feel about hiring a staff to make me money that I gotta pay them. I don't know if I want to do that yet.
Well, it might be worth knocking out some interns, get some interns to do it. Like I hear LinkedIn is, and I keep bringing this up too, and I need to do it myself. But my homie, he's an artist in Georgia, and he keeps telling me like, Jared, did you get those LinkedIn interns yet? Did you get those LinkedIn? So maybe that's a goal we can dream big together and put, because I need a staff too to help me because like you said, I got the content, and we my family and I, we come together and we batch up our content to post, but sometimes we might miss a week, and so I want to stay up on it. And so it is a lot. Like I even committed myself on my YouTube channel. You'll see when you go on there, daily inspiration to entrepreneurs. That's a lot. I'm only on day 6, and I'm stuttering. Like yesterday, I couldn't even. I usually take a picture and then like edit it real quick and use it as a clip art. I couldn't even do that. I just found an old picture of me and my wife just sitting there, and it just says "Go with God." It ain't got nothing to do with the thing.
Go with God.
I'll change it later. So no, it is a trip trying to keep up with this stuff, but you have to.
You have to.
It's content marketing is only marketing nowadays. And like, yes, there is word of mouth marketing, which is the best marketing. And you have, street marketing, all of that. But just like word of mouth and street marketing, they all have necessary tactics that you have to put into play. And sometimes, you ain't out there on the street passing out flyers. So what you going to do? Hire somebody, get a young boy out there, give him $20 and go do that. So V, we can do the same thing with some interns. We got to help each other out with that, because I'm on the same page.
Let's get it.
I'm on the same page with you. So, I mean, do you want to talk about some ways in like you mentioned, how are you monetizing on social media? And you mentioned that, you're not yet and you want to get there. So what are some of the ways that you see yourself getting there?
So, like we talked about before, I know clearly that I have to start posting more videos. That's the only way to monetize. With me, I was posting posts or pictures and things like that. And I think that money really starts rolling in once you're doing the reels. So I have just transitioned to now I'm not posting nothing but reels. Like, might not be posting as consistently as I was, and I will post other stuff, but for the main part, you're going to be getting these reels. Like, you're gonna be getting these reels. You're gonna be getting these reels. And so to me, that's just the clearest way to do it. And to be honest, I'm not even really, if I monetize great, but I'm not gonna put all my energy into trying to monetize. Like it becomes its own monster, yo. It really does. And that's where it's just like with my family and how we do it. And I don't want to stress the kids out either, because sometimes they just be like, I got my one daughter is like, let's
go. Like, let's get it. My other daughter is like, yeah. My son,
Right.
he'll jump in. He'll like to do the videos. He'll like to actually take the videos. So I'm like, okay, you're the producer. But it does become its own monster trying to even keep up with the beast. And you asked a question like, what was the biggest bag? So not even the front, like I'm monetizing, but the biggest bag that I got was like $150, and that was collectively from Facebook and Instagram together. Instagram, I naturally get usually about $100 each month. Facebook comes in about $45 a month. And
I mean,
on
it
Facebook,
adds up for sure if you're getting it monthly.
yeah.
It's definitely a nice bag.
Oh yeah. And it's just about scaling that situation, man. I got so many tactics I'm about to employ because, like I said, I was looking at the analytics of everything. And so it's like now I see what people like. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to start making more videos that do this, because the thing is, you want them numbers. Like, if you have one video that gets you 86,000, 100,000 views, like I did that last year, like last month, only had posted 5 or 6 videos. Now I had like 4 videos up there that weren't really doing numbers, and it was teetering around $40 or so. And then I had posted one video that was in my phone, and we talked about this on the last live, and I was like, yo, you got gold in your phone. I posted one video of me and my dog chilling. That joint got 86,000, bumped me all the way past 100. Boom, got my payout, because you don't get paid out unless you make 100 or more. And
I hope you
so
bought Sparky a bone.
yo, listen. Sparky get fed. That's what Sparky gets lucky that he get fed. Listen. My dog, his name's Jax, by the way, people. His name's not Sparky.
I know it's not Sparky.
But you know, the people gonna think that like, he got a dog named Sparky. So yo, one thing we want to leave you with before we jump off, because we're going to keep this short, we don't want to be before you long, is definitely be looking to monetize. It's another way of creating a stream of revenue. How do you get there? I know for a fact on Facebook, I don't think it has anything to do with how many followers you have. You just have to be posting reels consistently, because I only have about 900 followers and they've reached out to me first. Instagram, I was told, now it might not be the case, I don't know. I was told you need over 10,000 followers, but on my family page, I have about 10,500. And so I did get a notification from them, and I got a notification too for brand monetization, which is now I'm on the list of brands that are out there, like so Target or family brands that are in line with my family brand. They have a list of content creators now, and we're on that list, and they'll fish through. They have teams. These brand businesses now have teams that look out and look for influencers to represent their brands. Why? Because this thing is big. Gone are the days of print advertisement and media advertisement and paying for these commercials and all this stuff, because people are on here now. You look at your screen time. You know, how long are you on your screen for? How long scrolling? And they know this, so they're out there paying for it. So it is a way to get at a bigger bag. It's a way to have more money coming in. Some people decide to put all their energy in on focus. I follow a lot of these family content creators. I'm like, I can't, you know, you got to know your strengths and your weaknesses. You got to know where to play. I can't do all of that sometimes. We get together on Fridays. What we do is what we do. What we don't is what we don't. We got more money.
And that's how I felt, because I qualified too for the brand one. And I just like, nah, I don't think that's nothing, because that'll put me back in the mindset I'm working for somebody else. I got to be on their time. I got to do it. And
yeah, that's the other thing. Some of those brand deals I hear you really don't want, because some of them, like, they'll trap you. Like some people, some of these influencers are signing major contracts. From what I hear in my research and these podcasts, they are signing major contracts.
Reading the fine print.
But they ain't reading the fine print, and literally they up somewhere making TikToks and reels till their eyeballs fall out, because they got to meet this 70 reel a week criteria. Yeah, it gets real. It gets real in them reels.
Yeah. It's a no for me, because I'm definitely, I don't read no fine print. So we gonna just
So you say, are you monetizing social media? Not if they asking for no brand deals, because I ain't reading fine print.
If I got signed something, I want it.
No doubt, no doubt. So I would say this for people, if you want to try to start monetizing, for sure, exactly what V said. Get to posting more videos. I think I heard Gary Vaynerchuk say, if you really want to do it big on TikTok, you got to at least be posting 3 videos a day, which means, and he said this probably like last year, so that means you probably got to be doing 4 now, because everybody is on this wave. So you definitely got to be reposting videos. Find your platform, whether it's TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, that you're going to be posting these things on. And when you're done posting on that platform, transition it to the other platforms, all the other platforms that allow you to post these kind of 15, 30-second videos. When you transition those to the other platforms, when you transition your TikTok from TikTok to your Instagram, or your Instagram to your TikTok. For TikTok videos, you want to copy the link. Always press link copy. Those little three dots you see when your video's done, press that, then press copy link. Then you go to snaptik.com, snaptik.com. You paste that into that little browser there, and then you download your video. When you download your video, it will remove the watermark. You want to do that because it gets more traction. Facebook don't want to see that TikTok watermark, neither does YouTube. YouTube don't want to see that Instagram watermark, neither does TikTok. So you want to make sure that you're removing these watermarks off of there. So you download them and then repost that video to the other platforms. For Instagram, it's called Snap Insta. So if you do your reel and Instagram, you want to go to snapinsta.com. Once again, go back to that video, copy that link, paste that link into that browser, download the video. That's the video that you now go and post on TikTok, YouTube, so on and so forth. So that's the key, just to start there. But it's not just also with, and you always say you're about to be short, but I gotta give y'all the jewels, yo, because I
gotta drop the gems.
I gotta drop. That's what we're here for. We're here to help people dream big, and we can talk all day, but unless they have some tactical things to walk away with, I don't think we did our job. So the other part is finding out your why. What does your brand represent? Like V, I know you ain't gonna go out there and just start posting videos about home equity loans, you know what I mean?
I was doing makeup on TikTok, so I don't know. I was trying to get big anyway, so I was.
But listen, it's not too far off. You got a hair salon.
I was doing get ready with me videos.
Well, listen, it ain't too far off. You got a hair salon. They still got to get ready, so you can still switch the guys. All I'm saying is that make sure that it's somewhere within your brand identity. I honestly don't think makeup videos are too far off from your brand, because you have a hair salon, where people come to get dialed up. They come to look good. They want to look good. Women want to look good. And so with the hair comes the makeup. Even with me, I do a lot of selling shirts and I do brand and marketing advertisement. But the thing I'm monetizing off of is my family brand. So my family brand is in line with what I, wanted to be as far as my family. I make sure that, we definitely don't use videos with cussing in it, even though, I have a little foul mouth here and there, but I don't put none of that in my videos. I don't like seeing kids and TikToks with cussing. So I try and make sure that that's not the case. Any of that ratchet stuff we not into. So don't just go out there finding videos just to do them, just to do them because they're popular. Another thing is when you're looking for them, look for that trending sound sign. So in Instagram, you see a little arrow pointing up. That means the sound is trending. Hop on those waves as quick as possible when that sound is trending. That gets your views up. Another little hack too is just go. So my wife and I, we just go through and find, like, we do the hashtags, like family videos, right? And we scroll through ones that might be funny. If we my thing is I look through the video. If I crack up laughing, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. So anything that makes me go, ha, I do that. When I hear that, ha, that means we got a banger. And so I type it, I save it in my archives. You got it like, ha. Ha.
Whoa, okay.
That's to get money, lad. You said okay. So listen, you laugh at those TikToks, you save them in your archive, and you figure out a day which you can just really get in and knock out like 5 to 10 TikToks or even 6 to 12 TikToks, and you push as far as you can with them. And the other, don't spend too much time on it. Like some Jones you can be in there for, it's the 80-20 rule. The ones that you knock out within the ones you knock out in 3-5 minutes are usually your bangers. The ones you spend in 20, 25, 30 minutes on are the snooze to lose ones for whatever reason. I don't know why, but that's just how it works. Now, this is one video that I did. I worked 2 days on this joint. I was going back and forth. It got up past 10,000, but let it be for you. So that's how you actually start monetizing or get to start monetizing. So think about that, guys. I think we're gonna come back on we talked about a little bit in this, how to monetize. I gave them all the gems.
Right.
I don't know if it's anymore.
I told you.
You told me I would
be like, let me drop one more gem, and
I got some more mini gems. So listen, in the chat, this is what we're gonna do. In the chat, drop down any questions that you have for me or for V as far as it comes to monetizing on social media or monetizing, period. Because you don't just have to monetize just on social media. You can monetize outside of social media. Period. It's just about knowing yourself and knowing your brand. What you say, V?
That's what I specialize in, helping business owners monetize, period, not just on social media. Because at the end of the day, we want to monetize off of social media, but in order to be getting a really big bag that's going to be good for you off of social media, that has to be your business.
Yes.
You can't be trying to run a barbershop and also trying to monetize and get a great bag on social media. One is gonna cancel the other one out.
And so you want it to feed each other.
Right. So get the bag. I'm not saying not get the bag, but don't let it drain you from getting a real bag that you're already getting.
And that's why you want to stay in line with your brand. You just hit the nail on the head. That's why you don't want to do too much all over the place. You want to stay in line. Like right now, I'm not monetizing on I Am Your Brand Man. You know what I mean? Because I just post my videos about my shirts or whatever. I'm monetizing on my family brand. So I'm staying family brand with it. You know what I mean? Like that's the family brand for a purpose, because everything else kind of falls underneath. So like you say, if you have a barbershop, stick with barbershop reels. You know, and that's going to pop, you know what I mean? That's going to pop. Stick with content in line, make, you know, have somebody come in and do funny things about, you know, the funny things you hear in a barbershop. You know, those could be quick reels or something like that, but it's real quick. It's something you can do while you at your barbershop. You ain't got to worry about going outside and trying to make a funny video that ain't got nothing to do with a barbershop. Stay in line with your brand and everything else will fall into place. And that's, and period. So drop in the chat if you're monetizing on social media. V asked another question, like, what's the biggest bag that you got off of social media, so we can see how big this dream can really go for some people. Also, drop in any questions that you have as far as monetizing. You know, I'm monetizing, V is on her way to monetizing, so we can, but V also monetizes in so many other lanes. So ask those questions that you want to ask and that you need answered in regards to your business and being a big dreamer and being an entrepreneur, because we all can get this bag. It is trillions of dollars out here. You just have to have the big dream energy to go get it. V, where can they find you at?
Make sure you follow me on all platforms. I want to say what you said last ending. Google me.
Google me,
You
baby.
can find me there.
Google
I feel like you can't Google me and all my stuff find out. But if it don't pop up on Google, just follow your girl Venus Mac Hall on all different platforms and make sure that you stay connected to me. I'm not fancy like this boy over here.
Oh, we gonna see. I cannot be your brand man, V, and you not be on Google. So we fixing that by next episode. Trust and believe. That's the challenge.
Heard what he said.
Y'all heard the challenge. That's the challenge. Next episode, you're gonna be able to Google Venus Mac Hall everywhere you go. You're gonna see it on billboards. You're gonna see it on skyscrapers, on blimps. You're gonna see it.
We hold them to
Let's
it.
do it. Let's do it, y'all. I am your brand man. You can Google me, like she said, and go figure me out wherever I am. I am your brand man across all platforms, y'all. This has been awesome. I hope y'all got some great insight. V, you got anything left to say to the people before we bounce?
Nope. We will see y'all next episode. Make sure y'all stay connected. Share this video.
Yes. I forgot to say that last time. Like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share. Say that 3 times fast. All right, y'all.
Hey.
Peace.
Picture me rolling, lifestyle golden, platinum, diamonds, neck and wrist holding, Benjamins in my pocket, too much to fold them, lamping where it's sunny while y'all stuck where it's cold at.